Good morning, everybody. Could you not hear the elevator music? You guys must be going crazy. It's got nothing to do with the fact I did not have it on. It's got nothing to do with that. How are we doing? How are we doing, everybody? Let's check out what's happening up the top here. John B. finally is the official John B. Congratulations. It's been a long time coming. You finally achieved it, so well done on that. Ronald, how you doing? Good to see you. Captain Safety, good to have you here. We're going to need your advice throughout this flight. Today, everybody, we are going to be flying the A320 or the A32NX fly-by-wire model, if you want to be exact. The Neo. And it's going to be crazy. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Alan is here. How you doing? Mayday is here after his first real-life experience flying. So congratulations on that. Good to see you. Triforce is here. How you doing? No audio? I even started without being on mute. Alan quite rightly says, not started yet, although he'll probably have his mic off first anyway. It's a fair call. Totally fair call. Captain Safe says, good to know I'm not crazy. Well, that's to be confirmed. With the Venga boys, we're going to Ibiza. John Beasley will be the secondary to JB. Yes, unfortunately you've lost your title. Sorry about that. Martin, how you doing? Welcome. Dave, how you going? David, how you going? Good to see you. John Beasley, John B the second, unofficial John B. Welcome. How do you start up the sausage liner? It's a very good question. That's good. That's good, Triforce. Good to hear. Hopefully I'll sort out my OBS issues too, by the way. Hey, Keith, how you going? Good to see you. Good to see you. I thought obviously I threw a video out yesterday, I think it was, showing everybody around the Bristol airport here by Pilot Plus. So I thought, let's fly out of here today. I did a bit of a test flight yesterday. Flew in from into runway 09 over there. And there is a decent slope on there, I can say. And that's why my landing was crap. Had nothing to do with my piloting skills being crap. Let's be honest. That definitely wouldn't be a contributor at all. That's cool, John. John says he's programmed in as many as the waypoints as he can. It's all good. Just do whatever you can. So what I've done is, let me just grab. So I've gone the whole hog and got myself a Navigraph subscription. This is actually pretty cool. So we're standing up here at EGGD in Bristol, making our way down through France and a few other European countries yet to be identified, and then flying into here, into Ibiza. So WOTAS 1 departure. The good thing about this is you can overlay the departure map. There it is. Check this out. Let's make this a bit bigger, everybody. Here we go. So here goes our depart. Get out of there. So you can overlay the departure map right here. It's pretty ace, isn't it? So departing runway 27, I think that is. We take off up to the left slightly, 031, up to Wotan, and then make our way en route down over to Gavgo. And then on to L18 at flight level 250 is the limit there. But it's pretty cool how you can do that. You've got the departure right here. What's this telling us? Beta max 230 knots below flight level 100 established on the 087 track. Nice. Have no idea what that means, but we'll just give it a whirl. We'll see what happens. So let's jump inside. I'm going to start this thing up right from cold and dark, just for the benefit of those who may be starting their aircraft from cold to dark. Then I'm not too far ahead. I have actually got a checklist right here. It is built into the aircraft too, but I have not got that going. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do it off here. I find it a lot easier. So I've had a few flights in this, so I'm kind of relatively familiar now. Although there is still a more than 50% chance that this could crash and burn. So apologies in advance to the passengers. Rath, how you doing? Loading up right now. Good to see. Good to see. Wotan. John is already taxiing. Good. Flight plan, checklist, everything, everybody. Everything is going on. So let's get up top here. Let's throw on our batteries 1 and 2 right there. Go ahead and do it. Follow along if you're playing at home. If not, just have a sleep, do whatever you want to do. We're going to throw the probe. Now this may not be in the order that you do it, or it may not even be in the correct order, but I'm following the list and I don't care what anyone says. We're throwing the emergency lights on here. Actually, I'm going to throw the seatbelt lights on right now, so the passengers know. Put your seatbelt on, no smoking. Although I will be turning this no smoking sign off later on in the trip, just so people can calm their nerves a bit. We'll throw the strobes on to auto right there. Throw the cruise supply on because why not? We'll throw the yellow electric hydro pump. Let's get our ADIRS sorted. That way the aircraft knows where we are and it gives us a decent chance of pointing us in the right direction. 1 on, then 2. This is how numbers work, everybody. A big thanks to Nespresso for not sponsoring the stream today. Most appreciated. That's good. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm getting nothing right there. Is this working? I know what I've forgotten. This. Turn on the external power, everybody. There we go. If you wanted some power, you've got to turn on the power. Let's shut that little thing right there. I'm going to test all of this. This is kind of a, to be fair, a little bit of a waste of time. A little bit of role play right here, everybody. You've got to turn on the external power just for those playing at home, and let's go ahead and flick our APU on just for a laugh. I'm just going to do a circuit or two. Never landed this thing. Ha! Yeah, while you're waiting, just do a circuit. Doesn't matter. What have we got going on here, everybody? Probe is on, blah, blah, blah. Great. Done and dusted. Feeling very emotional about all of that. Okay. Whoa, getting a little bit of lag here. Let's throw our PFDs up just so we can see what's happening to give ourselves at least a starter's chance of getting this right. We'll throw our ECAM lights up too. Get the brightness up. Okay, so this thing is actually pretty sweet, particularly if you've got sim brief. It does put in a bit of detail here. So I'm going to go into the... I've already got my details already in here from previous flights, so I don't need to get too excited. So I can just... But if you want to, you can actually go in and put your username in, and it will pull the data in across from sim brief. Not the entire flight plan, but just part of it, so just in case you're wondering. But we're going to go ahead and go like this, and it's going to pull some of the key data. There we go, EGGD, LEIB. Simple as that. EasyJet 6087 today, everybody. You got to plug it in. Thank you, Captain Safety. It's going to be advice like that that's going to keep me in the air, potentially. Potentially keeping the air. Okay, we go back to the AOC menu here. Let's grab the performance. This will fuel us up correctly, which is good. Refuel. We go ahead like this and go to payload, and boom, we are done and dusted on our fuel. Now let me just double check. On my sim brief plan it says block fuel is 7532, and if I just go up here, close enough, fuel on board 7520. So that's good, sorts that out for you. Next thing we need to go to is init page, init request, hold on, IRS init, and then align on reference. There we go, boom, confirm the alignment. Now the aircraft is where it thinks it is. Could be helpful. Hello Alan, how you doing? Welcome, good to see you. Okay, flight plan. Okay, this is the bit that's just a little bit, some may say a little bit boring. Let's go straight in here though, EGGD. We're going to depart here. We're departing runway 27. What's going on here? Where's my departure? What's going on here? Let's grab my thing here. Am I missing something? Oh, Okay, this could be the issue. We're actually departing 09, everybody. We're actually departing erase. So let's start that again. Departure 09. Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Just for a laugh, we're going to depart from the right runway. I know. After Wotan, we're going direct to Gavgo, so that's pretty easy. Just go Wotan. You go G-A-V. G-O. Jeez. Tell you what. People are going to be feeling safe watching me putting this in. They're going to go, yes, this guy knows what he's talking about. There's going to be no issues. Direct to Vapid. V-A-P-I-D. V-A-P-I-D. Boom. Hold on, let's see the smartass comment coming through. You can import the flight plan via the unit page. Ah. I'll get you to show me that later on. I kind of like putting it in, actually. Just quietly. But I will do that from now on because, to be fair, UN859. It's a little bit long-winded, but then again, it's good getting the habit of doing it manually. I don't know why. Just sounds like something that someone who enjoys flying would say. Lom Ra. That's the correct pronunciation. We've got some more airways right here, everybody. I knew I was going to learn something on this flight. The first thing I was going to learn is how to fly. It would be quite good. 727, throwing it in there. We're throwing in Rokan, that's how you pronounce it. Did a course on pronouncing waypoints. That was a tricky one early on, but now I've nailed it. I'm almost finished here, everybody. Almost finished this route. I'll get someone to show me how to... oh, we're back on 859, are we? We went off it, then we come back on it. BCN. BCN. It's actually not too hard, to be honest. And then UZ. UZ or Z, if you're over in the States. I don't know, do they call it Z in the UK? Someone needs to confirm that, very important. Corda. C-O-R-D-A. Easy as that, bang. Okay, and then that's sweet as. We insert that in. Everyone's happy. In here, let's go into the arrival. We are going to go into runway. Let's check it on our plan here. This is what you do, everybody, apparently. 06 is the go. No, we're not going to... Let's... what's X and Y and Z? What does it mean? What does all that mean? I don't know. Which one should it be? X, Y, Z. There's too many. Let's just press X just for a laugh. It's going to be Chord 3 Victor. That's us. DMF, nope. Insert. Boom. Done. Easy as that, everybody. That only took 3 hours. Thorgrim, how you going? It's Z in Canada. There we go. John, you're on runway. Here in Holland is Z. There we go. Beautiful. Return. Did that go in? I don't think they went in. It did not. Let's try that again, everybody. Arrival. Boom. 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 Insert. None. Hey, what's happened here, everybody? What am I missing here, everybody? We'll go 6Y instead, shall we? 3 Victor. No Vias. Insert. There we go. I think we nailed it this time, everybody. Anything after BCT? BCN, I mean. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's emotional to say the least. Takes 7 minutes for this thing to start up. It's almost ready to go. Almost ready to go. Let's throw some other data into our doodacky here, which is the technical name for it. Okay, so we're into our in it again. Cost index. It's a good question. It's on our thing right here. It is 39. Very expensive. Must be euros. Flight level today is going to be 370. That's 37,000 feet for those of you who are unaware. We'll automatically put the temperature in there. Thanks for coming. Init B. Boom. Boom. What did I say on the fuel? 7.5. 7.5. Easy as that, team. Okay, finally, let's throw our performance in here. Okay, so for our flaps, we'll do 1. We'll do 0.7 and down. Now, this is just pretty random at the moment, I think. It's a nice day out there. Let's go 50 on our flex temp. And let's go boom, 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 boom. Now for transition altitude, I'm just going to leave her at 10,000 feet. Usually ATC in Europe will tell you what it is. I'm just going to make it up. I'm not going to be using ACT because they just cramp my style. So no ACT. Fontana, how you doing? Euralian, how you doing? Everyone's coming in. Everyone keeps saying, this will be interesting. You can have absolute full confidence that in something, not me flying, but something. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get this brightness up over here. Righto, team. Our IRS, oh man, it's not like an OBS being on, I can tell you that. Okay, let's go ahead and throw this into plan mode right here and just make sure that our flight plan actually thinks it's going to do. Yep, up over there, down, 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 down the hill. Since we're going down the hill, that will be a lot faster than going back up, I would imagine. I think that's how physics works. There we go. And there we go. There's the flight plan. It's looking good, feeling great. Alright. My landing was so heavy that even these Ryanair pilots behind me went. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, that's it. Well, Euralian, good to see you. Flight level 370 today is the go. Let's pull this back. So today I will be using let me get my Thrustmaster, my Logitech. I'm using my Logitech Extreme 3D, which is exactly what they actually use in the real A320s, by the way, everybody. Don't look that up, just trust me. I'll also be using my little doodacky here. Hold on, let me get on OBS. The Thrustmaster throttle quadrant, not sponsored, but if they're watching, I'm available. So we'll use that. We've got that all configured. We should be looking good, feeling great about that. Right, there's a lot of crap on my desk now, everybody. There's a lot of crap, including my Nespresso. All right, is everyone ready to go? Yes, the flight attendant should be bringing Nespresso before we do anything whatsoever. Okay, before we do our next thing, I think we should really give the passengers a pre-takeoff announcement. They'll be expecting that. I think we should go outside the aircraft for this, because that makes complete sense. So you can see what's happening in here. Well, oh, where have I gone? Where have I gone? Whoa, where have I gone? Oh, this is a bit sensitive. There we go. I haven't got a. I needed the ding dong sign. Do they even do that in planes anymore? I don't really listen. I don't listen because I know in an emergency I can take over. It won't be a problem. Look at the scratchy window here. This is definitely a Kiwi airplane. Good afternoon, I think it is, ladies and gentlemen. I've just woken up. Please excuse me if there's a few mistakes. There may be a few mistakes throughout this flight. Don't worry, in the event of an emergency, I'll be drunk, so I certainly won't be getting too anxious about it. So you can all relax. Now, we have put some Valium pills in the seat pocket in front of you, so make sure you take 3 to 4 of those every hour is recommended. Now, I've got more than 3 hours of flight simulation experience in the A320, so you can be rest assured that this will certainly be a very comfortable flight on your behalf. But anyway, I'll leave it over to your flight attendants, who today are wearing the Hawaiian style uniform, which I'm sure you all agree looks absolutely fantastic. So if you have any questions, shut the fuck up, and we will see you next time. Thank you. Thanks again for flying EasyJet where it's too easy. Oops, I swore. Oops, I didn't turn my thing off and all my passengers can hear me still. Now it's off. Alright. I thought that was emotional. Let's go. Alright, squawk code. We're not going to do it, but we will get out of there. Sometimes I like these little thingies, sometimes I don't. Okay, flight director. Let's throw our flight directors on, everybody. Flight directors are on. Okay, so now what? Let's check out our first altitude that we're cleared for. Okay, 6,000 really, and then you get a clearance. So let's throw in 6,000, but we'll need to obviously we'll rev that through. We'll just have to make it up as we go. If in doubt, you know the rules. If in doubt, risk it. Okay, any skid. QNH is 303. Hold on, should be on hectopascals over here, shouldn't it? Boom. Altimeter, TCAS there, good. Transponders on auto. Squawk, don't care about that. ILS is off. Alright. Should we start this thing up? What do you think? It is a nice plane, Mr. Magma. It is indeed. Alan says, spoke with George Clooney earlier. No money but a good stash of ease and whiz for when we land. Ha! I think everyone's going to be happy about that. Mr. Magma coming in. I'm going to preempt the notification, or $1.99 US, which is about 400 New Zealand dollars, and you can buy 3 houses.
Terrain.
There it is right there. Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Pull up.
I'm going to celebrate with getting another Nespresso later on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's D-Day. It's time to see what the heck is going to go on here. It could be interesting. Let's do it. We're going to start this engine up. We've got seatbelt signs on, no smoking. Let's throw our beacon light on, everybody. Oh, jeez, this is a little bit laggy with OBS on, I must say. Beacon is this one here. Throw it on. Pushback requested. Let's go. How about we just turn our iPad on here? I've got to go and change these coffee cups. There's Nespresso one, by the way, which it's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and put from Simbrief in here. Oh, I know it's not working. You got to put it in here. I think you guys can put Kiwi Mace in there and it'll probably work, will it? I don't know. There we go. Boom, done. Ground. Let's go and grab the tug. And we're going to turn our parking brake off, but while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and turn the APU on. The bleed on, I should say. Turn off the external power. Oh shit! What did I do wrong? Oh, fuel pumps. Ah, bugger. Always forget that. Always forget. There we go. Things are coming back on. It won't be a problem. Just relax, ladies and gentlemen. We lost our instruments. We did lose our instruments for a second there, but don't be concerned. Okay, everything's on there. Let's go ahead. We'll turn our little knob on and throw our engine on. Apparently you need to start the engine. It's one of the... Oh yeah, this has got an issue. Oh jeez, I'm going to need to turn real quick here, boys. Which way do I want to go? This way, maybe? Yep. Are we going to be... We might crash into this jet here. We may crash into it. Let's see, I think I've judged this perfectly. Ah! That was planned. Absolutely planned, everybody. I haven't got nameplates on. Hold on. There's too much going on, everybody. Oh, what am I doing, idiot? Go to general options. Let's go into traffic. Let's go into nameplates are on. Apply and save. Go back. Resume. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot going on, everybody. There's a lot going on. Yeah, over checklist, fuel pumps bugger. Ewan's here. How you doing? Good to see everybody. Welcome, everybody. Something a little bit different today. As you can see, I'm showing you my absolute professionalism when it comes to flying the larger jets. I think you all agree so far that fire engine could be a bit of an issue for us. That's alright, we'll just pretend it doesn't exist. It's generally a good way. Just ignore it. Okay, we're waiting for this to get up over 56. It is indeed. So let's go ahead and throw engine number 1 on. Okay, here we go. Right, that's good. Alright, let's stop our pushback right there. Throw away the tug. Put on our parking brake. Whoa, it's a lot to remember, everybody. I just got a woohoo. Someone just woohooed. I have no idea what it was for. It was... Tropism has subscribed. Thank you very much. And thank you again, Mr. Bagma, for the $1.99. I do appreciate it. That's going to help purchase some common sense for me. Right, 09's the takeoff, the runway, everybody. Jeez, there's a lot going on here, boys. Okay, now I've obviously perfectly positioned that plane. Check out this airport, though, Bristol by Pilot Plus. Absolutely tremendous. Absolutely tremendous, everybody. Love it. So engines are starting up, and that's pretty handy, apparently. Let's go back into the cockpit here. My co-pilot has already taken off. He is so concerned. Don't blame him. We can probably get rid of our APU now, everybody. Not required. Off. There you go. A really case of a fire event with embedded fire truck in the jet. Yep. That's pretty much it. Okay. Let's throw out. Oh no, what am I doing? Yes, taxi lights can go on. Nav and logo, wind lights can go on. That's good. Anti-ice, auto brake. Okay, flaps to 1. Let's put this to 0.7 down. Close enough. Let's set our ground spoilers. Let's put this on our flight controls. Where are we? Shit, this. Here we go. Boom. Oops. Okay, yep, they're all working, so we're feeling pretty happy about that. On to our takeoff configuration. Hold on. Engine right here. Do need to put our auto brakes on to max, and we do need to go ahead and let the flight crew know that we are good to go. The wind shear is off, so we'll put that on while we're thinking about it. Let's put it on system 1 for weather. That can go there. That's fine. I'm going to throw this on now. Okay, it's a little bit laggy. I have to admit, it's just a touch laggy. So apologies for that. Just as I zoom around the cockpit, a little bit laggy. Of course, I'll be blaming Alan for that. So pick up your game, Alan. No one's happy about that situation. Okay, how are we looking, everybody? Are we all good to go? Where's your horn? Alright, everybody, thanks once again for joining the stream. This is the very first time. Oh, actually, I streamed one before I did try to stream this, and it just, someone made it end in disaster. No names. Alan. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Okay, let's go and taxi to the holding point, everybody. I've really got to frickin' bind that parking brake to my joystick because we're just not loving it. Okay, ease the throttle through. We are away. You're born laggy. Yes! Okay, it's pretty exciting. We're off to Ibiza, everybody. Which, to be fair, I've never been to. Never been there before. Okay, we're going to go over here and line up on the run. Before we line up on the runway, I should say. We're just going to stop short over here. Oh, I love this airport scenery. I've got to say, I really like it. It's pretty ace. Okay, let's go here. We're going to turn all our landing lights on now. So, landing lights are on. Nose lights to takeoff. TCAS to TARA. There it is down there. Weather radar is on already. Wind shear's on, terrain's on, takeoff configs on, mod set. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. If someone can get the Padre just to say a final prayer, we'll be happy. Fontana coming in with the Canadian, is it? 690. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Just want to tell you, good luck. We're all counting on you. No pressure, mate. Thank you, Fontana. Thanks for joining us too. Really appreciate it. Keep your money though. Buy yourself some add-ons. You do not have to give me your money, everybody. But the money will be contributed to some toys that I don't need but enjoy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks, Fontana.
Terrain.
Yes, it is a classic line.
D1. Pull up.
Look, I think we all agree that there's a decent chance that this will end up like an airplane movie, right? I think that's what you're saying. Oh, flight sim crash. Fontana must be rich. Alright, everybody. What we're going to do is we're going to ease the throttle through to the flex temp. Then we're going to take off. We're probably going to, if you see the aircraft flutter side to side in a erratic motion, that's all part of the departure. That's actually on the chart. So also, if I forget to put up the landing gear or do something, that's all part of the chart too. It's not actually me forgetting. It's just that you guys just don't know about the charts. That's the main thing. Let's put the engine back to normal, by the way, because for some reason it doesn't work. Thanks again, Fontana. Appreciate it. Here we go. Throttles up. Established at 50. Okay, we're on flex. See it down the... We are away, everybody. A little bit of nose pressure down. I don't know why. I just saw it on a video once. I can't hear what's going on. Oh, we're going up the hill. Are we going to make it? 100 knots. Oh, jeez. We're running a runway here, boys. Come on. V2, rotate. Rotate on that, everybody. Oh, we are away. Positive rate. Landing gear is up. We need to do a big left-hand turn here, and because I'm a pussy, autopilot on. You ripper. Okay, let's go ahead and throw on that, and let's just get into climb. Jump outside the aircraft, because beautiful. Okay, that was successful-ish, I think. Good to see everybody. Just follow me. I know what I'm doing. You can have absolute confidence. We're in climb, are we? We are indeed. What else do I forget on my... we're good there. Okay. Woo! Okay, our speed's increasing now. That's good. Looking good. Feeling great. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's just have a look outside there. Herbo Chunk is coming with us. It's good. Jet jockey's there. Okay, this flaps up, everybody. Did we put our landing gear up? We did. You little ripper. Okay. ATC just gave us our clearance. I'm going to clear myself up to 37,000 feet. So we'll just throw it up here in the dial. We are cleared. Emotional. Successful-ish, starting from the wrong runway. Oh, did I start from the wrong runway, did I? Oops. Oh, there was a bit of a shocker. I knew that was intentional. Did you not read the chart, everybody? I think some of you didn't read the chart. See, let's go ahead and throw... How do I put myself on here again? This here. Where am I? Here I am. See, look. Yes. Now, for those of you who haven't flown jets before, jets are different. They love taking off with the wind. And that was not... There was... Okay, so here's the thing. It's no wonder that I was wondering why it took so long to take off. It wasn't because I was on the wrong runway and had a tailwind and then didn't realize why the hell it was taking so long to take off. It was all an intentional ploy. Just to show you a takeoff with a tailwind. Brilliant. So that's how you do that, everybody. So you're welcome. I think we'll just leave it at that. I think let's not bring that up again. Whew. Yes, exactly. Runway 09 and 27 are the same on the chart. What a freaking idiot. I literally did not even notice. Did not eat. Oh, here we go. Ronald's in his F15. Love it. That's why I said, do you know what would have happened if I'd used ATC there, everybody? They would have been cramping my style big time. Oh, see, exactly, John. I had quite correctly recognised there was very little. It was more crosswind than anything. Hey, you know, first go, you gotta, you know, what do you? I mean, let's be honest. It's Kiwi Air. What do you expect? I think we're all in that headspace, aren't we? You give me. It doesn't tell me the right on my checklist. All right. Okay, where are we here, boys? Okay, ground spoilers are off, landing gear up. Yes, flaps. Done that. Okay, we're approaching standard pressure. Let's turn off our landing lights. All these lights can go off. I'm going to turn off seatbelt, and I'm turning the known smoking load off so people can get into that joint that was sitting in their their seat pocket, which I didn't know about. That was a little added extra bonus that I've thrown in there. Here we go, buddy. Oh, look at this, beautiful. It's a great livery, this one, everybody. Great livery. Anyone can be a crosswind. Exactly, mate. Thanks, Fontana. Don't worry, Harrison Ford says Alan was landing on the taxiway next to you. Yeah, it was you that was on the right runway. Alan. Oh. We knew that there was a decent chance. I think we all knew there was going to be a decent chance that things may not have gone quite 100%, I think. Runway 09 Mayday, said you. 09, you said it was? You're on the wrong runway, everyone was giving me. I was too busy. Going through my checklist, everybody. See, this is why you shouldn't follow procedures. It gets in the way of getting you on the right runway. That's what happened. Oh, you gotta laugh. You've got to laugh, everybody. You've been telling me. Alright, so let me grab my navigraph here. This is the cool. I love this. Look at this. See, so I've got my departure plate here. Right here, and I'm heading Wotan. So far, everything's gone exactly by the book. I think we'd all agree with that. And we're starting to head down the... I don't know what this landmass is called. Looks a funny shape. Could be anything. I think it's India. Just a rough guess. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome myself to the Aviation Hall of Fame. Yes, Fontana, you have absolutely nailed it. Right, spot on. At least I use a runway. So I'm going to get bonus points for that. Let's just check out what's happening. Pathogens up there in a Jetta Sun description. John, what are you up to, mate? The official John today. Where did he go? Here he is. Beautiful. This is completely safe. Beautiful graphics. Beautiful today. Beautiful day to fly. Yeah, the procedure was good. I must admit, I was a little bit surprised at how the plane wanted to actually turn so sharply off takeoff. I thought there might have been an issue. I was happy to blame it on Alan, though. I think, does anyone have any issues with that? Does anyone have any issues with blaming it on Alan? Hold on, why the hell is this? Should this not be 10? Yeah, I thought I'd done that. What's going on, boys? Oh, thanks, Martin. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. This is what you can expect from this stream. This was good, by the way. This was good flying by me, just to give you some insight onto what it's usually like. But thanks for jumping in. Good to see you. It's probably time to make a passenger announcement. Do we have we don't have a sound, so let's just go with it. Good morning or afternoon, whatever it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're now passing through 21,000 feet on our way to our cruise altitude of 37,000 feet. We did have a couple of slight issues there on takeoff. You would have noticed that we did go into what we call a steep turn. So you might have been pushed down in your seat just a little bit. Unfortunately, we had served the dinners right before that, so yeah, apologies for that, but that's what you get when you fly with Kiwi Air, who have rented out this EasyJet jet today. They may not be getting it returned. Luckily, we took out the no excess insurance. That's all I've got to say. But once again, hope you sit back, enjoy that Valium in the front pocket. No doubt you've seen that I've turned the smoking sign off. Your nerves may be a little bit jangled, so feel free just to jump in. You don't need to jump in the toilet. I was going to say jump in the toilet and have a smoke, but just feel free to walk about the cabin and smoke. Seat numbers don't matter because people aren't going to find you anyway. Today we have decided that we will fly down to Ibiza and use what we call the no landing gear landing. It's to save the rubber on the tyres, which can become quite expensive, so we'll just be landing belly down there. So just be prepared that things could get a little bit hot, but at the end of the day, it's what keeps the ticket prices down, so just watch out for that. If you've got any questions, talk to Alan. He's the one that has been stuffing most of the things up here, so go and see him. He's in seat 1A, so go and talk to Alan. He'll be more than happy to help you out with any queries you may have. My co-pilot did leave the flight, just so you know. If you saw the person running out of the cockpit screaming earlier on, that is my co-pilot. He stayed back at the terminal after he saw me run through my checklist backwards. So once again, thank you very much for flying EasyJet. We do appreciate you do have a choice and decided to spend Nespresso capsules to fly on this particular flight, so thank you very much. Shut the hell up, don't eat yellow snow, and I'll be rejoining you later on in the flight. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Still got this. This is a known bug, by the way, with the drone camera that tilts. Yeah, getting better, yeah, nothing. So that's what I said. What the passengers heard was this. Or words to that effect. Very comforting. Thank you, Captain Safety. Did you remember to do the walk around the aircraft to make sure I took off all the tags, or because I see something fluttering in the breeze there? Thanks for joining us, everybody. Yes, I remember Soul Plane. I remember the movie. I don't think I ever watched it, but I do remember the one you're talking about. Look at that beautiful scenery down there, everybody. It's a really nice livery, this one, actually, I've got to say. Do a video on Blenheim Airport. Why not? We'll get into it. Like, go now? Well, I mean, put a harness on, obviously, but yeah. Checklist. Yeah, Alan, that is a little bit ironic, there's no doubt about it. Let's just jump back in the cockpit, everybody. Let's have a look at a couple of features here that you may not be aware of. This is the heater. I'll go ahead and turn the heater off. Okay, actually let's look at my checklist. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. I've turned everything off. That's good. Okay. So, I think we all agree that I took off from a runway, so that was good. I was close. We're looking good here. Everything's good. There's a whole lot of numbers here, so that's exactly what I was expecting. So I think that's good. Beautiful. Checklist. That's a checklist. My OBS is a lot more stable now. I did a bit of tinkering. I think I've solved the issue, so that should be emotional stability. If you haven't done already, please go ahead and smash the like button. If you don't, then Alan will come around and bore you with some dad jokes. No one wants that. Nobody wants that. Only 13 of you have pressed the like button right now. I just went and checked. It's not the agreement. I even took off on the wrong runway for you. That was Alan's recommendation. So thanks, Alan. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Triforce did smash the like button. Thank you very much. I usually do that, everybody. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful scenery down below, I've got to say. In all seriousness, I do enjoy it. You're saying Blenheim Airport, by the way, Cruz. Are you saying Blenheim Airport in New Zealand? Joe, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. And Joe has very insightful said, based on that takeoff, I believe you're ready for a space launch. Exactly. I think there'll be quite a few people that would enjoy seeing me going into space. In fact, I could accidentally read the chart incorrectly and end up in space, let's be honest. Welcome, by the way, Joe. Good to see you. Welcome. Alright, we are absolutely killing it right now. I think you raised a really good point there, Keith. You said the same strip of asphalt, but numbers are just for decoration. Exactly. I thought the numbers mean how many seconds you've got by the time you put your thrust up to the time you actually have to raise your nose. I thought that's what that was. Is that not it? Flying is so complicated. No one told me. Alright. Let's go back on our chart here, everybody. As you can see, we're on our way. We're about to hit UN 859, which is a very well-known highway in the sky. There's a few potholes here. The local council haven't had time to fill in some of the asphalt that's been ripped up from the local boy races. So just expect that in UN 859 highway that we might experience a few bumps there before we hit Sittard. And this is sort of the posh part of the UN 859 motorway here. A highway in the sky. So as we head down here through France, hope I pronounced that correctly, we'll go down through here and then as we go down the island here, you can see it does not look complex. It does not look like a big, like someone literally threw a ball of wool down here and said, right, let's just number all these pieces of wool. Head right down here. One of my favourite, most scenic parts of the trip is going to be between Rokan here and Zeppler. And Ebrap's right in the middle there. I think, you know, most people, when they're booking a holiday, they're like, let's hope that we take UN 859 from Rokan to Zeppler. I think a lot of people talk about that. And as we head down the chart a bit further, we then get over the sea. And I know John will be, that's the part of the trip that John will really be looking forward to, as we have a slight period over the sea. We'll then be going down here and making a right-hand turn. We'll decide at the time whether it's a right-hand turn. We'll just have to see. We should run out of fuel about here, and then we're going to glide. This is the new, the Green Party have introduced a few new rules, which means you've got to run out of fuel. You're only allowed a certain amount of fuel, and you've got to glide the rest of the way. So we'll glide down here. We'll do a big left-hand circuit here, and then make our way into Ibiza right here. So I hear my engine spool down. Hopefully I haven't run out of fuel. It's a little bit too early to glide all the way in. So that's pretty much how we've mapped out the flight. I love Indonesia. Great part of the world. Great part of the world. Looking forward to having some of that street food as we land. Beautiful. Alright. I like numbers. Numbers are pretty. Yes. Yes, Blenheim. Yes, indeed. Kept safety, I know. Don't even get me started on the big stripey deals. Okay, Fontana has actually come in with a knowledge bomb. The numbers on, we're talking about the numbers on the runway. Actually, how many beers deep you need to be to land there? That makes complete sense. Stripey deals are exciting. JV, how doing? Ran out of fuel just to make it to the nearest grass runway. Is that what the green line means? Yes. I didn't want to go, look, I mean, I didn't want to go too technical, but since JV brought it up, that's exactly what it means. This is also where that if you are token on a big blunt, that this is the time to relight it right there for that last bit. So it's sort of got a double meaning. I don't want to get too technical for you guys because I know you just need aviation, but that's what that means. We'll fly down in here. This dotted line means that we need to drop some passengers off on the way, just from a weight issue. We do indeed need to just get a few passengers go. So there'll be like a bit of a lottery to decide. We're going to fly into runway 06 right here. Is it an ILS or is it visual? I think it's just visual. If that's the case.
Terrain, 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 terrain. Pull up. D1. Pull up.
Who's Mr. Magma? We're looking at a couple hour delay over here due to a 1,000,000 gig update. Keep your money, Mr. Magma. Keep it. Appreciate it though. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very, very kind. Very kind. I'll use that to restock my Nespresso once again. Thank you, Mr. Magma. 1,000,000 gig update. So it's just a small patch by Microsoft Flight Simulator this time. That's good to see. Alan has actually said the green line is the primary vomit area. Okay, good. So I think it just really depends where you're from. There's a few interpretations. Thanks again, Mr. Magma. Apologies for the massive update. Alan is our complaints officer, as you know, so if you've got any issues with him about the size of the update. Mr. Magma gave his soul to Ford today. Oh, jeez. A couple times. Chris says, can you make a video on Woodburn Airport in New Zealand? Have they got some add-on scenery there or something like that? I actually did Nelson not long ago, so which is outstanding scenery, by the way. Oh, those clouds are looking very, very puffy and white. A little bit grey in some places. That's the weather report for today, so thank you for listening to that. Okay, let's have a look around the cockpit. There's a few features in here that I haven't gone through. Just here, these are footrests. Some of our pilots have 4 feet. It's just one of these things that happen in the UK. It's when basically what happens is you get brothers, like Alan, you'll know this, your brother marries your sister, and then, yeah, anyway. And so 4 feet right there. Also can be used if you've got 3, 2, or 1, or 0 feet, all acceptable. There's no, look, what I would say is that Kiwi are very inclusive, no feet required. There's no limit in feet either. Actually, there's a 4 feet limit if you're flying this aircraft. So, it can go up to 8 feet though, 9 feet in fact, no 10, it looks like. There's a 10 feet limit, so I'm not too sure. I think there's a little storage bin under here that they keep the additional pedestals, and so you're 1 foot here, 1 foot there, 1 foot there, 1 foot there. You look like you're giving birth, but you know, it's about having these concessions to make sure we're very inclusive, so that's what we do there. The co-pilot, if we did have one, is over there. This does look like air conditioning. It's actually a speaker. It's a latest Sony Explod internal speakers here, where we put like the Offspring and other excellent 90s bands in here. We've got it hooked up to the passenger speakers also, so they can whatever we're listening to. What we do is in between the loud music we put on how to fly the plane tutorials. Passengers love that. They love learning stuff along with us. We've also got our coffee. I'll probably just drink that coffee given that co-pilot has taken off. Got a whole lot of buttons up here. These are actually inoperable, but they look cool, so we thought we'd just put them in there. A whole lot of buttons up here which you just need to ignore. Sometimes they fall out, and it doesn't really matter which order you put them back in, so just be aware of that. Oh yeah, the door. My door's open at the moment. See, it's open. The door's open, but I like to keep it open. People are more than welcome to come in and visit the cockpit, particularly if you know how to fly. So if you do know how to fly, come in through the door here, and more than happy to say hello to you. Simfly Russia has subscribed. Thank you if you're watching. Good to see you. This is our soda stream fizzy drinks, soda. And so at the moment, yes, it's in the green. So if you do need a Coke or a Sprite, you put your water up in there. You got to open this up, fizz it up, beautiful, very nice. This is where I keep my books up here. A lot of books. You can't see any at the moment. And then a few other things up there which I haven't got time to talk you through at this point. This is inoperative. Most things are inoperative in this aircraft. This iPad here, while it has got my flight plan on here at the moment, generally use it for Candy Crush and a few other games. So it's always fun. We don't have to make the whole turn if we land on the wrong runway. Exactly. Big brain. You don't know, says Cruz. Fair enough. Alan says, I couldn't marry my sister until she divorced my dad. Cruz says he's from Blenheim. Nice, welcome. Good to see you. Keith says, why marry my sister when she gives the milk away for free? I've no idea what you're talking about. I'm just laughing to make you feel better. Oh, I don't know what this is. I think that's a pipe, smoking pipe. I think, pretty sure. What's this little thing down here? Looks like a microphone, but I think it's actually a torch. Man, it's a bummer the co-pilot took off because he's going to be looking after the aircraft when I go for a week. Oh, nice. Here we go. Oh, John, look at this down here, John. Beautiful sea. Look at the sea view down here, John. You're loving it. We are right up here today, ladies and gentlemen. Right up at 37,000 feet. Nearly. Where are we? 37,000 feet. Beautiful. Jinky missed your flight. You talk to Alan, the complaints manager. He will spread your complaint, and at least you feel good about submitting a complaint. Really all that can be said about that. Okay, what's going on here, everybody? Let's quickly check out the news. The front page news in New Zealand this morning says the curve is bending but not fast enough. Cases rise again. Long walk out of lockdown to freedom. Yes, we're in lockdown at the moment. Level 4 lockdown here in Auckland and the rest of New Zealand, which means you can't leave home apart from going for exercise, so that means I can't leave home. And so that's quite different because usually I just sit at home all the time, so you know that's a little bit different. Triforce says, what's my cruise speed? It is Mach 080. John says, this longitude keeps rocking left and right, it means I get wonderful alternating views of the sea from each window at least. Yeah. Everyone keeps disappearing, Ron. Yeah, that's one of those bugs in this bloody thing. How many knots? I'm 255 knots indicated, by the way. Triforce. Oh, at Mayday you were asking, sorry. I should read. Yeah, the longitude, yeah, might be a bit unstable. Unstable too. The same when I sit there in the mid of the coast. Yeah, this is ironic. Look, ha! Laughing at you on the front there. Absolutely sensational. He's here in the cockpit. I have no idea what you're talking about. Alright. I've got to say, I've been enjoying flying the A320. The great thing about the A320 is you can just randomly decide what runway you want to take off from. That's probably the thing I enjoy about it the most, to be honest. Actually, I'll go like this, and then go like this, and then go like this, because if I go like that, that's how I won't get camera tilt. Can't see anything. There we go. That's good. Yeah, on the external camera, not the drone camera, but the other one, you don't get camera tilt. But on the drone camera, you get this camera tilt going on. It's a bit annoying. 275 knots, you'll never get those shoes off. Alan says, good to know, John. Usually she's working late. Night shift at a factory, I assume. Well, you're in it. Oh my god. Got some screenshots going on here. From earlier, so longitude got intersections going on. So check out our exclamation mark Discord, everybody. Sweet as. Let me just reply to this one. Alright, let's check this out, everybody. Okay, we've got a race course down below us here and another airport of some description, and we've got Dave in the Tomcat. So talk me through Tomcat, everybody. Is it you enjoying it? What's the story? Yes, Cruz. I know you said you were from Venom. Yeah, indeed, mate. Same thing with Kiwi gets disappearing, but Mayday's the only one we see. Alan says this is fun, but funny to think this is all some YouTubers stream. Do they take off from the incorrect runway? Don't know. Not every channel can be as wild as squirrel. That's fair enough. Happened to him the other day, Triforce. That happens to me in real life with him. Alan. Well, good. All channels have a different sort of something different to offer, so all good. They're out there doing it, so all good. Whatever floats your boat. Good news is I've selected the airports we can actually have the. We've managed to maintain 60 frames all the way. By the way, on our OBS, which I think I found the issue, so that's good. And we've been able to have the overlay today, which is good. Got 3 airports. So how's the lockdown going, Cruz? Here's this thing with lockdown in New Zealand. So it's a hard lockdown. So that means like not even McDonald's is open. So it's pretty hard. So the thing is with lockdown is this. Apart from picking up and dropping off my daughter at school, it literally is no different for me. Literally no different. That's all I got to say about that. I spend a lot of time in this seat and in my work seat over there. Water floats my boat. Water's very important in aviation. Alright. So what we'll probably do is next stream, everybody, is we'll probably look to, we'll jump back into our Neo fly around the world, but we'll insert some jet flights now and then. Well, I wouldn't mind doing a A320 flight, perhaps out of Queenstown at some stage. So we'll just have to figure that out. But I do enjoy them. You're only 11, Cruz? Okay, so it's not too bad for you, eh? The lockdown? School from home? Nice. Good on you. Get into it. Exclamation mark Discord, by the way, everybody. If you're not on our Discord, jump on in there. Feel free. As I always say, scintillating repartee available there. I think this is a good time to go and refill my Nespresso, so I'll go and do that, and then I'm going to talk about a game that's just been released, and I think that we should play it, that we should do a multiplayer go. Oh man, that was excellent. That was an excellent description right there by me. The refill my espresso back very, very soon, everybody. In the meantime, if someone could just make sure that the passengers are okay. Thank you. The plane is still in the air. That's a better outcome than expected. Alan's message has been retracted. Not child safe. It's safe-ish. Alright, it's okay, let's have a look in the cockpit here. What's going on? Let's turn these up here. Don't know why. Don't really need them. What's the time? 14:27. Not going to need the lights on, are we? Seems to have settled down in terms of lag and the... Oh, what am I doing here? There we go. Seems to have settled down just a touch. Right, let me grab my thing. Oh, I've got a proper frame here. This is what I'm talking about over there. So don't get very small. Okay, boom. Hold on. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, this one here. Icarus. That's what I'm thinking. New survival. And it's in beta at the moment. So basically every second weekend starting this weekend, and it's already started, you can join the beta and you can play the game. So every second weekend, you only play it during the weekends up until November the 20th, I think it launches. So it's a survival game and it's on a timer, so you've got to get everything done within a certain time. I was watching a bit of it yesterday, it's really good. I knew about it, it's actually by a New Zealand company. And you craft your houses, you get dropped in on a pod, then you've got to craft everything. It's multiplayer, all that sort of stuff, co-op. And the thing is, you can play the beta every weekend up until it launches, and then you can still refund. So the beta time does not count towards being able to refund the game. Oh, glad to see you back, Captain Safety. Lost power for a minute due to storm cell. Whoa, gee, that's not good. So yeah, this is looking. I watched quite a bit of it yesterday. I was going to pick it up. I just knew that I wasn't this weekend particularly. I'm probably not going to have time to play it. But the graphics look pretty cool. The mechanics look pretty cool. Obviously, it's got quite a bit to go before it's actually ready. But it's yeah, so far so good. I reckon it's really good. So I think that'll be kind of one of the cool games for in our. It'll be a cool game to play all together. Co-op, I reckon. Be good. Looks pretty decent. Lost internet, type my phone, going to sign off and save phone picture. Okay, mate, all the best. Hopefully it comes back on soon. Talk soon. We've got your safety seal of approval anyway, so I think we're safe-ish. John says, keep your neighbourhood safe, Captain, your people need you. Exactly. So let's get a bit of a feel for the, well, I'll keep doing this. Okay, so let's get a bit of a feel for how long we've got to go here. You can tell down here, 1540 UTC, so we've got about an hour to go in the flight. Go tinker with the utility pole, says Keith. Sometimes wires come loose. Ha! Ras says, I'm slowly catching up, overspeeding aircraft. It's got to be done. So these flights, once you get to cruise, are a little bit more uneventful than our usual ones that we have, a little bit lower altitudes. That is definitely a drawback, I have to say. So, you know, when you're up here, everything just looks fairly patchwork. I think we're passing over Manila, just a quick calculation. I think that's approximately where we'll be. It's up pretty fast, kids. If you're joining us in this flight, and go here and go here because it really is. If you're in the screen at the moment and you've not said hello in the chat, go ahead and do it. Good to hear from you. And we're back. Nice. Did you shake the utility pole? Seems like that worked. Nothing goes flying at 10,000 feet. Ah. Nothing goes at all. And at 10,000 feet you can fly as fast as you like. No problem at all. Kim says, but man, it's getting dark out there even though it's 10 to 5 PM. Really? Yes. Ronald says, we don't care about fuel, right? We just increase the ticket price for a scenic flight as well. Exactly. We'll fly a lot lower. Yes, it's going to use 3 times the fuel, but hey, we'll make it 12 capsules instead of 10. Totally cover it. This will be more exciting if we agreed to fly below 500 feet AGL. Hold on, everybody, we're turning. We're turning. Woo! Wow, that was pretty exciting. I don't know if you guys, were you excited as me? Hold on, cockpit view. Oh, look at that, on an angle right there. Look, 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 look. Look at the AH. Whoa. Oh my god, oh my god. Whew. Pretty exciting. Whew. Need to calm down after that, jeez. What does the cab of the plane look like? Here we go. Boom. Are you talking about the cabin? I don't know how to get into the cabin out there. It doesn't let me go there. It doesn't let me go. Does anyone know? Can you open this door? You can look through it. I honestly do not know. I assume maybe you can sort of go like this. Not on that view. Not on this view. This view. I think this is the only way we can go in. Is it? Yeah. It doesn't really have a cabin, does it? Am I right in believing this? That it doesn't really have a cabin? We can make it look like we're a passenger. I don't know. Custom camera view. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Nice. What, don't they have custom views set up? No cabin. Ah, there's no cabin. Ah, right. Come on, sort out your power, Captain Safety. Ronald says my F-15 autopilot is also tuning randomly. Have no clue how it works. Doesn't matter. Knowledge is not a prerequisite for flying. Okay, mate, we'll catch you next week, Captain Safety. Sorry to hear about your power issues. Okay. And the headline on the other newspaper in New Zealand is numbers will go up. COVID cases rise as Auckland braces for extended restrictions. John says, why a flight to Ibiza, by the way? Well, really, I just got the idea when I was in the terminal checking out Bristol the other day, and I thought, well, it'd be good to fly out of Bristol for a start or fly into it, because, you know, being the latest add-on that I've got, and I really liked it. And then up on the thing it says Bristol to Ibiza, so I had a quick look, saw it was about 2.25 hours, 2.5 hours, and I thought, oh, that'd be quite a good idea. So really, that's how it was, how I came about with it, how it came about. So obviously, as you can tell, I spent a lot of time thinking about that. So I wish New Zealand had the 74. I really liked the 747. It was a great aircraft. Definitely one of my favourites. I flew to Los Angeles in one. 2006, in fact. Definitely cool aircraft for sure. Iconic. Hot over in the UK at the moment. someone just tuned in for the last 2 minutes to be like, this guy's pretty quiet. And I'd have to agree, I'm usually like that, as you know, very reserved, very reserved. The other headline here on New Zealand newspaper is, while I'll no longer be quiet about menopause, and you shouldn't be either. Good. Appreciate that. Alan says, I'm off to the local chili festival tomorrow, hot food nut, and so no need for any fuel next week. You get in there, boy. Yeah, I don't mind a bit of spicy food. Definitely enjoy a good curry. Sweat like anything though, even though I like it, absolutely sweat. Let's do a artistic engine shot right here. Rath says, since everyone keeps disappearing, I have to navigate via YouTube to reference my position. Ha! I can see your flight level 380 flying seems to be perpendicular to us right now. And you're going choppity chop 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 across the screen. Oh, here he comes. He's coming there. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, hold on, we're turning, everybody. We're turning. Woo! Yeah. Woo! Whoa! Awesome. We turn. Amazing. Amazing. Go up and check it out on the chart. There it was, right there. That was the turn right there that we just saw, everybody. Woo! Woo! Amazing. Oh my god. It is non-stop action here on the flight. Oh, the rocket. Yeah, I think it, like you get. Yeah, I think that was an issue, wasn't it? No, an issue. Keith B says, I wish I could give you some of my pepper to Alan. Spicy harvest this year. Nice. One day let's do it. You never know. We do KiwiCon in the UK. We do a big meet-up. We espressos followed by beer. Probably drinking by then. Mojo, how you doing? Are you talking about me about sarcasm? I don't know. Hard to know. This is Navigraph right here, Mojo. So you can, it's a subscription, €8 a month, I think it was. And I've imported my flight plan from SimBrief, and this gives you all your charts and stuff like that. So, for example, I go down here, the Chord 3. And it overlays the approach chart. As you can see, it's slowly displaying here, but yeah, so it's got all the proper charts, so I can see here on approach here what we need to do, what the restrictions are, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's a really cool piece of software actually. Also updates your systems and stuff like that. One thing I've noticed though is that Flight Sim is a little bit behind the game even on some of these charts. Let's have a look here. If we go to flight plan, does this actually accurately show the I've noticed on a couple of the arrivals that it hasn't been very accurate, even though, let's see, does this come down? Yeah, kind of is kind of accurate. Yeah, some of the times it's like Flight Sim just isn't up to date and it doesn't pull across for some reason. Anyway, I know this already, just can't recognise. Thanks mate, no, all good. This is awesome, nice, thank you. You're talking about the hint of sarcasm when we turned and it was exciting. Yes. Anyway. Hey, Cruz, already answered that question, mate. Already answered it. Alright. I don't know who's with us here. We've got a few Pure X Nids. Who's that? Is that someone flying along with us? Looks like it. Flight level 370. Jinky's with us in the Tomcat. Kuin, Ronald and Icarus are with us. Actually, I did see you, Icarus, the other day. You were in a... I was doing some recording or something and you're in the Tomcat, I think. School for Dango? Is that flying along with us? Lord X TV, maybe? Who's a Spriker guy? Probably an Arsenal supporter with a name like that. John says, I'm just frozen on the... Your connection has an issue while streaming data box. Ah, bugger. Yeah, I had disconnection the other day, actually. First time ever, like mid-flight, that it gave me the... You are disconnected from the Xbox server or whatever it says, yeah. How do I fly in real life? You mean actually fly planes, like where I'm actually in control of the plane? Or do you mean when I just fly as a passenger? In terms of when do I fly myself when I'm actually controlling the plane? Not very often at all. Now and then. So in the last 10 years I've done it twice, put it that way. Since I did my pilot's license. Well, 20 years ago I was flying all the time, but now hardly ever. They don't let me up there anymore. But in terms of flying as a passenger, quite often, I'd say on average once a month. I know that doesn't, I mean that's relatively often for me, put it that way. Sometimes I'll go where I'll fly, 2 or 3 weeks in a row. Or if you're talking about off stream, how often do I fly? That's really just variable, just whenever I have time. Whenever I have time, basically. That's going to be a bit of a challenge. Whoa, rat. Whoa. Oh, that's giving me a headache. Go like that. Sorry, mate. No, I know it's not your fault. Whoa. Yes. So it appears as though people have been complaining about the GEFORCE markers. Whoa, mayday. Whoa. What are you doing? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Give me an epileptic fit. I can hear now. Ronald says, I'm surprised by the amount of planes Asobo is developing recently. The Aviat A1 Charlie, soon they'll release an old plane. Looking forward to that one, and they've announced sort of a heli. Okay, haven't seen that. I saw like a Junkers or something. Is that what they're doing? That's an interesting one to do. Considering you can't really combat in here. That's an interesting approach for sure. Open this window, I think. Getting a bit warm out there, boys. You've had to quit, can't be bothered loading in again, type in all those waypoints, just watch the stream. Okay, mate, sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's the old airline, right. Yeah, it's interesting, actually. It's an interesting approach. What do you like more, the Q300 or 72-600? I assume you're referring to the 72-500 that the Air New Zealand runs. I don't know. Neither I don't really know. Yeah, I put the flight plan in Discord as a PLN, by the way. Yeah, so you can load it in straight away. Oh, I see Dave's down at the ground level there. Yeah, both. I like both those turboprops. I've flown on both of them. Maybe the Q300. But I like the ATR, it's cool. Actually flew in Japan, in Fiji. I flew one side of Fiji, the other I can't. Is in the ATR. I think there's like someone's working on a version at the moment. I think it's Milvers, I think, is working on a version for the ATR. You can load it straight in, yeah. Yeah, I put up the flight plan. I downloaded it from thingy. What a motley crew. Let's check out some of these screenshots here, everybody. Here goes our Discord. Feel free to join. Exclamation mark Discord. Here we go. Let's start with this one. Looking good. Bristol. Hold on. Is that the add-on version? It is, isn't it? Because it's got the cars in here. That is close. It's by Huon. Close enough. Here we go. Nice. I thought Sabo and Aerosoft were together working on an ATR. Ah, right. Yeah, it would be still work if I spawn on someone. You should do. Should still work. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Ronald getting intercepting. Nice. I like it. Good time of night too. Mayday in a hurry. Ha! Nice. Mayday says it took off like a rocket, just cruising and waiting for you. What a motley crew. Indeed. Well, there's a lot more people showing there than on mine. I think some of those are not with us, so it's nice shots, everybody. Some nice shots. Get into the... Oops, what am I doing here? Get into the Discord. Well worth the investment of $0. Alright. I thought you did some more time as a pilot, don't you, miss being in the skies? Yeah, definitely. I definitely like to go out flying a lot more. Wouldn't mind going back and doing it on a regular basis. It's just a combination that it's expensive for a start, and it's just getting the time to do it too. It's mainly like it's costing over here. You're getting pushing $300 an hour thereabouts. And then I'd have to go and get myself. I pretty much have to go and do my PPL again, basically. I'd have to reset all the exams, and I'd have to go and get myself up to like get accurate enough. So yeah, it'll be a major undertaking. Other things are priority, unfortunately. Why won't invisible airplanes ever be a thing? Asked Alan. It's a topical joke. Chris, how you going? Just thought I'd drop in and say g'day while I'm getting ready for work. Nice. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's not talk about the football, John. Alan says in terms of invisible planes won't ever be a thing. It's because I just can't see them taking off. That's pretty much up there with your usual quality of joke. And the greatest transfer of all time just happened. I was waiting for someone to bring that up. I saw, like, when he was, when it looked like he was going to Man City earlier on, I saw on Twitter and stuff like that, Man City fans were loving it. Talking it up, and then, dun dun dun, Man U sweeps it. I think there's more business jets and airliners today. John Beasley, who is not the official John B today, is the secondary John B, says, are you saying that your performance at Kiwi Air wouldn't make you a shoo-in for a PPL? I know. As surprising as that may seem, that is correct. Absolutely ridiculous. What's football? Never heard of it. Yeah, same. I don't follow it. Chris says, hey John, not too bad considering I get about 5 hours a year. More importantly, what's happening in the Major League Baseball where Yankees are on a 13-game winning streak? How they're looking right now. And they're 8-2 up. Oh, that's yesterday. I was like, that's awesome. That was yesterday. I was like, man, another smashing of Oakland. Although, not so good. Oh, it's not terrible. It's 2-0 down at the moment. Or 2-0 down. I only took some sports that involve. I only look at sports that involve four wheels and an engine and a driver. Nice. I was thinking of that happening this weekend with Spa and the F1. One of my favourite tracks, in fact. If I was 100 kilos lighter, I could be a F1 driver and head skill, and we're 20 years younger. Apart from that, there's nothing stopping me. But yeah. I'd easily be able to be an F1 driver. So that. Okay. Seems as though this engine noise is quite loud, isn't it? Let's pull it back a bit. You get some energy when you run over a few kangaroos in your train. Ha! NFL starts soon, it does indeed. Got my tickets for the Dolphins UK game. Sadly, it's at Tottenham. Oh well, you're going to have to overlook it on this occasion. Russell and the Williams P2. Has that been announced yet or not? They don't always have four wheels. That's true. Okay, 372 nautical miles to go. Just confirming, yep, definitely numbers still there, so that's good. Got to make sure you got those numbers. We can actually see our approach. It's now, we are on the 320 nautical mile scale right here, but we do have our approach in view now, which is good. It's about my mate says Triforce. I was thinking getting my PPL someday, but yeah, maintaining that license is a bit pricey. Yeah, it is. Like, it would be fine if I had already had it. Like if I just kept up. Well, that's given me that flickering. Had I kept it up straight after I did it, then that would have been fine, no problem at all. But it's now like literally 20 years, so well, not quite 20 years. So yeah, just I'm gonna have to reset everything, and it's just like maybe one day it'd be good to do it, but just like time, effort, and to be honest, it's gonna be hard to justify doing that, unfortunately. So, as you guys know, I just know enough to be dangerous. And so, that's exactly what I am. Dangerous. Ronald, what are you up to, mate? Should we look out the first officer's window? Yeah. Whoa. Nice. Apologies for giving you a headache zooming around. Sorry, not sorry. Hey, who's trying to message me? Triforce says, I will watch due to the fact I don't have a GPU at the moment. Thanks, mate. Appreciate the support, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh, are we turning? We are. Oh, look at this, everybody. We're turning. Amazing. Amazing. High excitement as we turn. Beautiful. What's happening in the world? Who's your team? What sport? If you're talking football, he's an Ars fan. Arsenal. Let's go Verstappen. Yes. It's been going pretty good this year. Haven't watched qualifying yet. So do not let me know. So you're enjoying the tube liner? I am enjoying it. I do. It has its positives and its drawbacks when streaming. Obviously the takeoff is always a bit of fun, particularly when Alan makes you take off on the wrong runway. So I forgive you, Alan. And so that's all cool and it's a bit of fun. Yeah, I do enjoy going through all the procedures and stuff like that, using the charts. That's all good fun. And then obviously, you know, landing. So when you're doing a bit, when you're at cruise, from a streaming perspective, it's a little bit slow. So that's one advantage with the small props, obviously, or the smaller aircraft, the GA aircraft. You're sort of flying them at low altitudes. You've got plenty to see. Up here, obviously, you're not seeing a lot of detail. But I do it, you know, when I'm flying offline, though, when I'm not streaming, and I really enjoy it because you can kind of set it all up and then get up to your cruise altitude. And if you want to do some other things, that's all cool. So that works out quite nicely. But yeah, I enjoy it. It's cool. It's been really fun actually learning it. So I've sort of for the last 2 weeks been learning it, all going through the checklist and all that. Haven't learned how to take off on the right runway yet though. But then I think that's an advanced lesson. Dolphins, NFL. Interesting. But yeah, overall I do enjoy it. It's cool. Particularly this. Oh, you're in Zandvoort next Saturday to watch qualifying. Sweet. Dolphins, such a non-threatening name, just like the team, really. Although they got Tour. Be interesting to see how he goes. Yeah, 49ers for me too, actually, Jinky. Runway, taxiway, paddock, it's all the same, really. Correct. Well, I got the, what are those wheels called? It's completely slipped my mind that they put on the Alaskan bush planes. What are those wheels? Tundras. I got Tundras installed on the A320 just to make sure. That way we can kind of just decide where we want to land. Ref says, I recently did the frequent flying miles achievement recently. LFBD to KC, Europe, US. Took 11 hours and 184 gigabyte of space since I recorded the whole flight. Why would you record it? What did you fly it in? The 7.8 or something like that? I was watching some videos on the 787 actually. Is it flyable yet? Can you do a long distance flight on it without too much problem? If they've sorted it out, I wouldn't mind doing a big flight like that. I wouldn't stream it though, I don't think. I don't think that'd be all that much fun. Yeah, we for the optional floats too, yeah, absolutely. I was just talking about that. That's the non-landing gear landing. Because as you can see, this is just one big float. Very nicely shaped aircraft. Yes, to land nicely on its belly shouldn't be a problem at all. Okay. Let's go down here. How we're looking? 322 and 15:43, so exactly 40 minutes to run on this flight. I think at 37,000 feet we should be able to dodge any mountains that are around here. Just gives us the required 500-foot clearance at least. So that's pretty awesome. But yeah, I think I might give Icarus a bit of a go. Might see if I can download it later on, at least have a day of playing it or a few hours of playing it. But yeah, from what I've seen, it's looking pretty sweet, to be honest. Have to admit. Got a bit of work to do later too, so a busy day. And if it stays dry enough, get the lawns mowed. It's been very wet here, been sort of end of winter. Yeah, there's a few people streaming Icarus. Go and check it out. Neck minute, random terrain spike glitch. Yep. That's why I've got collisions turned off. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Let's check out let's grab our charts and see what's happening. There we go. Oh, we're in the very, I told you this was the, look at this, we're just in between, where did we say? It was between Zeppler and Galdo, was that it? No, Rokan, we're approaching it. Use our little pink arrow here showing where we're at. But not too far to run. Let's actually look at the chart now and see if there's anything we need to know. Coming in here, okay. So we've got to be above 5,000 feet here. Above 5, above 4, above 3, and then anywhere between 3 and 6,500 feet. That's what that's telling me, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So we can start to descend. So the first thing will be thrown into our altitude selector will be 5,000 feet. Now, anything else here we need to know? Okay, max 250, well we knew that already, so that's fine. We've got our holdings right here. It's obviously a visual approach in here, so that's fine. No, that's fine. That's cool. So we'll give it a whirl. So we'll be at 3,000 feet here, 3 points this far out, however far that is. See, 8, 4, 3, 12, 15. Looks like that's about 20 nautical miles out, so that gives us a nice run in there. So plenty of time to set up and to completely muck up the landing. Beautiful. It's a good stress test, it is indeed. Grebo, how you doing? Says that Wrath managed that myself recently, took 3 attempts due to crashing. Chris says, anyway, I'm not going to have to go. Happy ditch landing here. All the best, Chris. Good to see you, mate. Have a good day. Good luck at work. Don't crash into anything. Ras says, one of these days I'm going to attempt Lax to Dubai. It's a big flight. Mr. Mops, how you going? Took a pill in Ibiza to show Avicii I was cool. You know that song? I don't know that song, but going to take your word for it. Got some decent scenery below us now, everybody. Beautiful. I think that if anything does happen to our engines here, we'll be fine. We'll just cruise down to a airstrip below, a grass airstrip. Won't be a problem at all. Won't be a problem. Excuse me. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, we've got someone wanting to join RDA and FS Economy. I better go and prove that while we're at it. You can all join if you want to, if you're into some FS Economy. improved it. Easy as that was. It's looking pretty cool down below us there. Remember you said wheels up to save rubber. Exactly. Don't worry, I'll forget to do it, so it will happen anyway. We've definitely got some nice looking scenery down below us, everybody. Going to be, oh yeah, I know that one, John. Yeah. Gonna have a party, yeah, I know the one. Damn that horror air room. Oh, someone's catching up to me. It's Alan. Kevin and Perry on board preparing to go large. Indeed. Triforce says that movie was epic. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. We're turning. Slight turn there, everybody. Slight turn. Absolutely scintillating. Oh, people loved it. Are you singing that to your sister? Ah, beautiful. Oh, now we've got some scenery happening here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Absolutely tremendous. If you look close enough, you might see Mount Everest. I'm watching it softly to you. Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, hey, cloud. Whoa, we've got a real good bank of cloud going on down here, boys and girls. Looking up a little bit as you can hear the engines just spooling up and spooling down a bit. I wasn't watching, did they? Yeah, loads of collectiles, yeah. Did they just suddenly appear? I didn't even see it approaching. Wasn't watching, to be fair. Could make it interesting cruising in down to Ibiza. Grab this and bring this over to this screen. runway 06 is the go at this point. We will need to check out the weather to see whether it's changed since we actually departed. Can happen. It's a definite possibility. Just never know. How's this overlay? The overlay's held up well, so I'd like to congratulate myself on that. 473 knots ground speed, so that's gone down by about 30 knots last time I looked. And it's also saying that I'm at 38,000 feet. I put 38,000 feet in my bloody thing, did I? No, 37. I'm at 37, but it says 38 on the, that's weird. It says 38 on my overlay, but I'm on standard, yeah, definitely. 37. I don't know what the hell's going on there, boys and girls. I have no idea what's going on there. 225, right, we better start thinking about checking out our destination information pretty soon, everybody. I have no idea why that overlay is saying 38. It's not adjusting for the air pressure, I don't think. ETA for top of descent. I don't know. It doesn't actually show top of descent on here. But I would say, so our top of descent is going to be about, let's see, we're at 37.21. So around about 110 nautical miles to go is when we're going to start to go down. So in about 110 nautical miles time from here. I don't know. The top of descent's not actually showing on this thing, so I can't give you an exact. No idea. I wonder if the overlay shows your real altitude. Yes, yeah, I think you're right, John. Yeah. But I'd say top of descent is in, how far's Beacon away? You'll be pretty close to a quarter, I'd say. So we'll have a better idea once we get there. Yeah, I don't have an accurate one, but yeah, 110 nautical miles thereabouts. 100 nautical miles from now, there or thereabouts, is when we're going to go down. So at 400, at 500, let's do a quick maths. Every 6 minutes, we're doing, hold on, at 5, every 12 minutes, we're going down by, we're covering 100. So yeah, in about 12 minutes, 10 minutes time. 10 to 12 minutes time. I don't think top of descent's shown, but the iPad now has a calculator. Oh, does it? Okay. Performance, maybe? Hold on, look at Lieb is 100 at 9, so that's all good. How do I, is it this thing here? Oh, top of descent calculator. Okay. So 473. Current altitude is, target altitude is what? 0? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I didn't need that to tell me that. I thought it was going to tell me how far away the top of descent is. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, about 116. Yep, that's. I said about 110, so thereabouts. That's cool. At the moment we're 203. So let's grab a. Let's go into our McDo. Go into our Atsu. We'll go AOC and we'll go to weather request and go send. So that's sent. So I'll go to AOC. Once they've got to wait a minute or so, and then it's going to tell us what our weather is, even though we know what it is according to this. But let's grab it anyway on here because we are absolute maniacs. Absolute maniacs. Okay. Oh, what's transition altitude around this part of the world? What does it say on the chart? Transition level by ATC. We'll call it 10,000 feet then. Oh, here goes our over the water part of the trip, second part. John? Okay. Right, receive messages. Meter. Let's go ahead and print that. And we'll go to flight plan. And look, we've got our little ticket coming out here. Woohoo! This is cool. So you can grab it, and then it puts it here handedly. And we can see that it is 109 knots. QNH 1013. Temperature 26. Dew point 23. Got scattered clouds at 12,000. Broken at 1200. And it's broken at 1600. No, 12,000. No, scattered at 12, broken at 16. Is that right? I can never remember. Not too sure. We'll figure it out when we get down there. Doesn't matter. But it's 10 at 9 knots, so we're pretty much flying straight into the... it's going to come off our right-hand side just a little bit of a right crosswind as we come in. We'll be able to handle that with absolute ease given our absolutely professional flying skills. Oh, look at this. That's a cool looking city down there. Well, that receipt kind of thing is a pretty neat feature. Yeah, that's cool, eh? I really like that. Infinite Sheep down there. That looks like it's a New Zealander down in the city down there. Infinite Sheep, right down there, boys and girls. Alright. So it's been... Well, you got to buy your own beer even on the flight deck. Yeah, exactly. So, it's been interesting flying doing a jet flight here for the first time. I think, you know, obviously apart from Alan making me take off on the wrong runway, it's been good fun. It's, I think, if I was going to do these relatively regularly, I'll probably do slightly shorter flights, maybe flights that you're only up and cruise for 20 minutes or 30 minutes or something like that. But that's cool, that's a learning experience. But no, it's been, apart from that, it's been fun flying something slightly different. And I have been totally enjoying getting my head back into charts and stuff like that. As we're getting very close to starting to get our approach underway. It's all good. What's the trick to keeping your angle of attack level? I struggle to keep the nose up rising up over flight level 300. I've just got the autopilot on, so it just takes care of it myself. I mean, you've got a number, like there's a number of things that will affect that. Number one is the service ceiling of the aircraft for a start. Can it do it? Depends what aircraft you're in. Second thing is weight and balance will have an impact. The amount of fuel you have will have an impact. About this aircraft here, fully, like even at that flight level for the A320, even fully laden, it should be completely fine. Could be operator error. It's always a possibility. I enter destination data. Okay, that's a good idea. Let's get in there. Next phase. All right. QNH is what I say, 1013. 1013. Boom. Temperature is what I say, 26. It's a nice day. Wind is 100 at 09. Transition altitude, we're just going to say they gave us 10,000 feet. It could be anything. Oh, that's everything. Flight plan. Okay, 161. Getting close to descending, everybody. John Beasley says I was having trouble keeping the airspeed up, climb rate up on the A320 earlier on, and then I changed from real weather to clear skies, and it quickly changed to overspeeding instead. So cool bugs. Yeah, it could be, definitely. Depends how you want to do it, whether it's a managed climb or whatever. That's generally what I'll do. Just let the aircraft take care of it, throw the autopilot on early. But obviously you can do a you know, vertical speed, all that sort of stuff. That's what I used to do all the time. Like back in FSX days, because the aircraft I was flying, they were fairly basic. I'd find the default ones generally. You didn't have to go through all this stuff here. You can just basically put in your vertical speed, put in your speed, and then away you go. Your altitude, and away you go. So I never used to really do it that properly, I would say, but this aircraft is a little bit better in that respect. Okay, what's going on down in here? Numbers still on the panel, so that's very important, as we've established. .472 knots across the ground. So we are hoofing, there's no doubt about it. I am in a GA aircraft cockpit in my webcam, you may notice, but that's intentional. We've had this A320 retrofitted. Works well. It's saying 108 nautical miles on the overlay, but that's because it's in a straight line. It doesn't have I don't have my flight plan loaded into there. Hafner, how you going? I saw a tutorial how to set up correctly in MSFS, therefore the A320 goes up the sky like a rocket without problems with speed, but extreme unrealistic. Yeah. That can definitely happen too. Let's throw this arc down to 80, shall we? How we're looking here, we're 141, so we can relax just for another. We'll probably start around 115, I think we'll go, just to give ourselves a little bit of extra in case. A little bit of extra fat. It's going to be interesting getting ourselves into an approach configuration, considering I'm not going to have that IRLS to shoot in, so it's going to be a little bit of trial and error doing that. If in doubt, we'll just wing it as always. Risk is the key in aviation. Alright. So yeah, Ibiza is less than 100 nautical miles in a straight line from us right now. I'm not landing ILS, no. Is there an ILS approach on this thing, is there? I don't think there was. Oh, hold on, is there? Oh, there is an ILS approach. Oh, there is too. Oh, what have I got loaded in? I am doing an ILS, wasn't I? I thought I was, yeah, I think, hold on. Yeah, I think I was, eh? I think I was doing an ILS approach. Now that I think about it, I was doing one. I forgot. I am doing one. It's fine. I think I was doing the ZX, was it? Or the Z or the Y? I don't know. Let's check out our chart. Oh, hold on. How we're looking here. Just make sure I'm not going to overshoot. Approaches. I'm pretty sure. Was it X or was it Z? I think it was Z actually. Which I don't really frickin' know. Oh well, all good. We'll figure it out when we get there. So I don't need to tune it. I'm pretty sure that I did put X and Z. I think I put in there from memory. So it will automatically tune that for me. Hold on, let's have a look at my progress cruise. Hold on, no. Did it? Next phase. Yeah, ILS 06. Yeah, it's already in there. Cool. Yeah, 06. Okay, cool. We're good. I am doing the ILS, everybody, so shut up. 117, okay. Let's get it down to 5,000 feet, I believe, is my first checkpoint there. And managed. There we go, we're away. We are descending, everybody. Just be careful, to turn on the start of the approach even if you're already past it. Yeah. Yep, I'm under control. You can have full confidence in me, Ronald. Do you know that? Let's be honest, with zero confidence. Okay, hold on. Let's grab my ILS then. Chart. Approaches. Is it Y? No. What's the DMF? I was trying to figure out how the hell I grab. I think it's this one here. Grizzly IB Finder. Let's just say this. I know. Oh, that's no. That's runway 24. Hold on. Approaches from chord. Hold on. Hold on. So we're on chord 3 Victor, right? That's not the approach. Approaches is ILS. I'm pretty sure it was it Z? Runway 06 IBA. There we go. I don't know what the hell's going on here, team. I don't know what's going on here, team. Here we go. No, that's not the. That's runway 24. That's not one we want. That is not the one we want. Here we go. Now we'll go. Here we go. Okay, so 2,000 feet to hit the glide slope. There we go. It's all good. Okay, so we get 3,000 here at Demev, then we knock it down to 2,000, then we shoot the LS, and then is this our missed approach? Is it? Okay. I think we all agree. I absolutely know exactly what I'm doing here. Perfect. All right. We're under control, team. We are under control. Hold on. Let's get this chart back, though. So, where's my... Okay, so we know it's 5,000. Let's just grab this one in the meantime. Show chart. There we go. So we're 5,000 to here, above 5,000. So then once we go past, okay, then we go down to 4. We can go up to 4. Sorry, 4,333, and we're fine as long as we hitting DMEV is at or above 3,000. Knock it down to 2,000 for our approach, and then Bob's your uncle. Land in there. Everyone's happy. Whoa, what's happened to my speed here? Did it pull it back like that, did it? Wow. Okay. That's cool. Oh, I think if passengers could see what was happening up here in the cockpit, they would be totally comfortable. I'm just going to push this across here because I don't think that this approach here, it says old Pam, yep, that's it. And that's saying going to IZA. See, this is incorrect. This is incorrect. See, this is what I'm saying. This sometimes does not do it properly. So whatever. So Q3. Demev. That's me. There we go. So now, yes, now we've got it correct. There we go. We've got it. Hold on. N-N-E-G-E-R. Where's it going? We'll turn around here. Hold on. Where do I want to... Oh, is it put it... Okay, so what we need to do then is go direct to... here. Boom. Oh, where am I going? What the hell's happened here, boys? Yeah, it should be going there, so it should be swinging back. It is. Okay, we got it right. We got it right. Okay. There was a bit of an amendment there, guys. No, is it 4,500? What the Whoa, whoa, whoa. Guess let's do this as a... Let's just do that as a... Just as an interim solution there, thank you. Lucky we've got our co-pilots. It's about getting people down so they can see stuff nice and clearly. Okay. I think what happened is when I changed this flight plan here, it came out of managed mode I'm picking. Here, we'll go here now. Hopefully this should not go down. We'll just monitor this. It can go a bit crazy. 2100 is fine. 22, okay. Good. Okay, it's under control. I think when I did that direct, that's where it started to get out of control a bit, so that's fine. Used. Direct 2 did. Their flight plan is screwed in. He would fly to start again. Yeah, I did the direct 2. We're under control body, and our vertical speed is not too bad. 24. It's starting to get a bit steepish now. Then again, it could just be managed. 2700. Okay, we're sort of 26, 28. Okay, if it continues, I'm going to go up here. See, 24, how far to go? 84. Okay, so 80, so it's 60, we want to be at 20, right? So it's reducing a bit there. Okay, cool. Okay, so 60. Okay, cool. It's not terrible. All right, we got there. We did our direct 2. We got ourselves back on our flight plan. A little bit of, I should have really noticed that, and noticed that that this did not look right a lot earlier. Then I could have set up my approach, but it's fine. We're back into it. 2600, nothing to be too concerned about. I think we're all good. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. We decided to take you for just a short sightseeing tour back there. We got you down to a nice altitude so you could in fact see the local scenery. You're welcome for that. The flight attendants will be around to pick up the drinks and the food that has been spilled as a result of that quick descent, but I think you all agree that the scenery and the terrain down below is well worth it. Everyone loves a good cloud, so no need to thank me for that. It's just good heads up flying. So we're descending now through 22,000 feet on our way down into Ibiza. So now is the time to start stacking those party drugs deep into your body. So you come out and you can party on for 3 to 6 days without stopping. So that will be a great thing for all of you. It's been an absolute pleasure taking you on board Kiwi Air. You'll be some of the first passengers to get through a flight unscathed, apart from some of the burns from the coffee. But at the end of the day, that's what you get when you fly budget airlines. So we're just heading now down and towards Ibiza. We've got an arrival time. We'll have you down on the ground in approximately 12 minutes, maybe a lot faster if we decide to go out of control. If we have a controlled descent like we did earlier. Anyway, shut up. Make sure you put your complaints down. And you may notice the lightning even though it is completely clear. That's just a local weather pattern that we're dealing with at the moment, so nothing we do about that. Thanks very much for flying Kiwi Air. On the way out, just be careful of your step because we don't have a gate or steps, so you're just going to have to jump down onto a inflatable mattress. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem. Thanks very much. We'll see you next time you fly EasyJet Kiwi Air. Thank you. Well, we salvaged that situation pretty easily, everybody. I think you'll all agree. heading nicely down in there. I think what we can do is we can start thinking about some of these things here. I mean, our speed is... Okay, our speed's right back up there again, so we're going to have to start thinking about slowing down soon. It's not a problem. I reckon EasyJet are really pleased with this partner airline situation. John, you know it. They're extremely comfortable, I would say. Look at all this lightning going on down there. Weird. Okay. We'll just hold off on the speed brakes at this point, but we will get some braking going on very soon. Alright, let's start to slow the aircraft up just a bit. It's not loving it. I think it is actually holding it at this speed, in fact. So did it just increase the engine to keep us at this speed, did it? So I think what I'll do is let's get this down to 250 now, so we slow it by, hold on, let's get it sorted, and then we can put it onto managed speed mode soon. There we go, speed's coming down. Speed brake off. Just go ahead and set our... Let's turn our lights on. A little bit late on the seat belts. Smoking is allowed. We'll leave it on. Leave it off for me. Auto brakes. Let's throw them on max. Let's throw them on medium. Okay. So how's our altitude looking? 10,000. And we've still got okay, we need to be a lot lower. 5,000 is where we're heading for. We can get down to 3,000 now. There we go. How far to go? 46 versus 11. That's cool. We're looking good here, everybody. We are looking good. A little bit going on in the cockpit, be fair to say. Yeah, there's Ibiza down below us. Everyone's having a great time. I think we can probably put it on managed speed mode now, and it should keep it at 250. It will go up a little bit, and then it should pull it back, knowing that we're hitting 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and just grab here. If we go like that, yeah, it's increasing a bit. Should start coming back down. I'm picking. It knows that it needs to be there. Come on. Nose should go up. There we go. We're going a little bit faster than we should be, but that's fine. I don't think anyone's going to be too concerned about that. I don't think there's any policemen around. There goes our airport down there, everybody. How we're looking? 40, cool. Okay, we're all good. We'll get down to 3,000 here. Our chart allows us to do that now. We'll bring it across. Here's our chart. 4,000 here, 3,000 max to 220 by here. By the time we get there, we'll be good. We will be good. Transition level was 6,000. Well, it says transition level as directed by ATC according to the charts, but that's all cool. Whatever works, I've already done it, so stiff pickies. Let's throw on the terrain radar. Icebird has landed. There we go. Let's go ahead and turn on a landing system. Hold on. What's going on here, boys? Why is that doing here? Why is that doing there? What the? That's just... I have no idea what's happening here, so let's just go ahead and adjust this, and we're gonna have to go selected heading. It just basically stopped flying the approach. Ha! That's weird. Hold on. Yeah, it just... Let's have a look here. So, DMF, yeah, just completely stopped. Okay, that's fine. Let's just let's get ourselves under the position we can intercept. I have no idea what happened there, boys and girls. That's fine. So we'll just fly this approach manually. Did you have a discontinuing flight plan? Maybe I did after I think potentially I did after I made those adjustments before. Should have checked. It's a bit of a shit fight all around, but it's okay. What we'll do is we'll fly up here, then we'll fly direct to Demev, I should say, and then we're going to be good. We're at 7,000 at the moment. Where we've got another 4,000 to go. Probably would prefer. I'm just going to fly. I'm going to extend over here. I would prefer actually. So Demev is here, and I need to be at 2.5 at down in here somewhere. So we've got plenty of time to reduce our altitude. No problem at all. We will just play it by ear as we go, everybody. We will play it by ear. So we'll extend right up to this edge here, and then we'll let it come around, and we'll go direct to Demev, I should say. It's pretty sweet how you can sort this out pretty easily. We're abiding by all the speed limits here, so 220 knots max here at IB911, which is not on my flight plan anymore. 220, 3,000 there, that's fine, 3,000, 3,000. So we've got to get Demev above 3,000, 210 knots, which is completely fine. Got everyone coming in. Alan's on his way in. Ronald's making the big wide turn. So once I get to the dotted line here, I think that's where I'll put it direct to Demev, I should say. And then we're back. We have got fuel, so that's handy. Not a problem at all there. That's cool. 16.9 nautical miles in there. Wrath's coming in. We're definitely going to be 3,000. It's not going to be a problem for us. Well, we need to be above 3,000. Got ILS Cat 1, runway 06. Are we doing the return leg straight after? Ha! You can if you want to. I'm not going to stream it, but I might do it. I might do it, but not stream it. Probably won't do it straight away. Alright, let's go straight to Demov here. So we'll go ahead and go direct. Demov. Direct. Didn't work. Let's try that again. Engage. Manage heading. There we go. Okay, we're under control. Beautiful. Okay, everybody. Apart from not knowing what I'm doing, I kind of look like I know what I'm doing, but not really. In my own world. Alright, let's check out our procedures right here. Progress, approach phase, right? Yep. Sweet. I did have IB111 in there. I wonder what happened there. Okay, nice everybody. Landing lights are on. Good, good, good. That's good. Absolutely tremendous. Auto brakes are on. Spoiler has been engaged. (3,000 feet, 215 knots. We need to be at 210 by the time we hit Demev. Let's put constraints on here. Does it tell us that? It doesn't know. Oh, yes, 210 it knows there, but not here. Oh, we are 210. It is indeed. Okay, good. Let's go and grab the ILS approach now. And let's overlay the chart. And so, hitting Osnuk at... Oh no, it's saying Osnuk at 3. Hold on. Osnuk at 3, and then, yeah, and then down to 2. That's cool. Absolutely nailing it. Zero issue flight. I think you'd all agree. Okay. Time for the big left-hand turn here now, team. Distance is 104 apparently. 104 nautical miles. 44 nautical miles to Negra, but I don't know why that's shown in there. Okay, let me do a quick calculation here. Okay, 5, 7, okay, 1, 4. 4 and 2 is 6 nautical miles at 11 at Osnuk. Okay, Osnuk is 11 nautical miles. So in between Tivim and Osnuk, I'm throwing my first flap on. Yeah, you agree. Ha! Yeah, exactly, mate. Oh, see that? Big lightning and coming out of zero clouds. Probably, how far away are we? Oh, it doesn't. Only challenges, yep. I can throw my localizer on now if I wanted to, actually. I'm not going to hold off just for a second. This is all over the place in terms of what it's telling me. I don't know why it's still saying got that up there. Oh, it's saying Negra now. Why? It should say Osnick. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Clear. Boom. Erase. Oh, far out of. Here we go, Osnack. Man, I've come. Jesus, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge. Here we go, Osnack 2.6. Okay, first notch of flaps is coming on. Localizer can come on now. And approach mode can come on. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are good. We're lined up. Oh, jeez. Okay, so far so good, everybody. And we're starting to descend. That is good. Let's put another notch of flaps on here. Let's get our gear down. I think we're just a little bit too hot at the moment, but that's fine.
2,500.
That will do in the meantime. One last. Okay, we're established. We are established, everybody. Who would have believed it? Established on final approach. We'll just hold off on giving the full flaps here. So at DA6, once we're at 2,000 feet of AGL, we are now. Okay, full flaps. Flaps are good. Spoilers are armed. Adult diapers are fitted. Passengers are screaming, but luckily I've got soundproof walls in the cockpit. Can't hear them. Right on track, everybody. Beautiful. Shooting the ILS. I can hear the... Let's take some shots. The passengers will be slightly concerned that the pilot's on the wing taking photos. But by now they should understand what's going to happen in this aircraft. Okay, we're 1,000 feet. By now we really should be taking the autopilot off, but I'll let it fly. Whoa, gee, this lightning is... Thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening me. But at this stage here, they should really understand that... G'day. Shouldn't be a problem. We'll just let this thing fly ourselves close down. The wind is coming in from the right hand side as expected. Okay, autopilot off. I have control. So sorry about that, everybody. Whoa, that is insane. ILS is slightly off to the right.
500.
Thank God we've got sunglasses. Yeah, I reckon. It is slightly off to the right. Okay, we're on a nice approach here, everybody. This
300.
could, this might be a bit dodgy, this landing. Just putting it out there. See what happens.
200.
Lucky we got the call outs. 100. 50.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Okay, back to
20.
idle.
10.
A little bit
Drive.
of... Okay, wasn't too bad. Reverses. Keep it nice and straight. 65 feet per minute, boys. Not bad. Okay, reverses off. Brakes on. Flaps up. Landing lights. Hold on, taxi can go on. Landing lights off. 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 Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. I forgot to steer, everybody. Okay, we're just going to take a little bit of a trip over the grass here, everybody. Lucky I fitted those Tundra wheels. You're welcome. Let's throw the APU on. This is why you have two pilots generally. Do all this stuff. Alright, what else have I got to do? After landing. Flaps, done, done, done. Whoops, someone else is here. Hello, how you going? Excuse me. Yeah, all survived today. That definitely deserves a standing ovation. Things are revving up a little bit too hot there, so let's just pull them back. One thing I will do is let's throw the brake fan on. Looks like we've got a gate over here that we can utilise, so that's pretty solid. There's taxi over here. A little bit dodgy on the brakes, I have to admit. Thank you, Triforce, thank you. 14 white puppy means good. It's close enough, everybody. Alright. Alright, we are at the gate. Let's go ahead and throw the parking brake on, everybody. I think we can turn our APU, can go on. Engines can come off. We can actually turn external power on. Alright, continue. Here we go, let's go ahead and go to ground and go passengers. Whew. Tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Engines are off. You little ripper, everybody. Whew. I'll tell you what. That was a little bit hardcore, wasn't it? That was a little bit hardcore. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Our first stream where we flew the A320 Airbus, the NX by fly-by-wire, which is a lot of fun to fly, I've got to say. Pretty happy I could get myself out of a little bit of trouble there at times, where I completely cocked up. So a little bit more preparation would have helped me. But it was, I was pretty happy with that actually, overall. Pretty happy how we went. Hope you, hey, thanks Triforce, good to see you. Hope you all enjoyed it. I certainly did. Got a few planes coming in here in Ibiza. A few coming in. Beautiful. Look at that. You're a ripper. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll catch you very, very soon. We'll be back on again next week, barring anything changing majorly. Might get Icarus going on a little bit earlier. A little bit later, I should say, later on today. So if people are around on Discord, maybe tonight, which will be Sunday morning, you guys' time over in the UK. But thanks very much. Thanks for watching. Hope you did enjoy that, everybody. We'll do it again. We'll do another Airbus stream again another time. But next week, I think we'll get back into our Around the World Neofly. Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for all the advice too. I think we managed to safely land it, and we had a pretty decent landing, so I'm pretty happy. Thank you. Thanks everyone. Have a good one. Remember, shut up, don't eat yellow snow, and until next time, everybody, take it easy.